Most people use Copilot in Outlook as a glorified search engine, but it can do so much more. And that's why today I'm going to be showing you how we can build Copilot in Outlook to become your new executive assistant, being able to prioritize the important email, scheduling meetings with your colleagues, even automatically decline meetings that don't work for you on your own personal calendar. So with that, let's head into Outlook and set up Copilot as your new executive assistant. So you've joined me inside of New Outlook, and here we're going to now be setting up Copilot to work as our executive assistant by firstly helping me identify the emails I need to work on first. To do that, we're going to head over, select the Copilot icon in the top right of Outlook. And what we can then do is give Copilot a very simple prompt to review my inbox and identify the emails I should focus on first this morning, rank them, and also provide a priority order. And for each email, explain why it matters and what action I should also take. Passing this across to our Copilot, it gets to work. Now looking across my emails in my inbox to identify the ones I should focus on first, rather than the first email I've received this morning. And as we can see, Copilot's now pulled together the priority list. But here's also a tip we can use. Hover over our existing prompt and then select the clock icon, which will then schedule this prompt. It'll then ask me to continue to the full Copilot app. What this now means is we can actually set this prompt up to run every day or just on a Monday. We can then set the appropriate days we want to set this prompt to run on. For me, Monday's fine, which I'll be running it at 9 AM, ensuring I also get an email summary of what I need to focus on for my emails themselves. We can set that here by ensuring this option is checked to receive an email when responses are ready. Click on Save. And now the prompt will be rerun every Monday at 9 AM, giving me that list of emails I need to focus on. And that's the first great way we can use Copilot as an executive assistant, by getting it to work through those emails we need to focus on first thing in the morning. And now let's also add in some additional rules in our inbox, so when the emails are received by my important colleagues I work with, they are automatically prioritized for us. And Copilot can do that prioritization. To achieve that, we'll head straight back into our Copilot sidebar, and this time I'm going to ask it to create an inbox rule that assigns a high priority category to all new emails received from Alex Wilbur, and I'm also noting Alex's email address. Passing this over to Copilot, it can now build inbox rules. So that means now we have the ability to have Copilot run those rules and set them up for us automatically inside of Outlook. It now gets to work and will also summarize what the rule should do. We can then apply that, and then at which point those emails that come from Alex, well, they can now be marked as high priority. We can now select confirm here, and the rule will be applied. And then once Alex drops me a note, we'll see that difference in the inbox. And as if by magic, Alex has now dropped us an email, and we can see here it's marked immediately as high priority using that new Copilot inbox rule. If you want to also maintain these, you can do so through the settings option in Outlook. Head over to email, then head down to rules, and you'll see the rule we've just applied. So yes, you are totally in control with those rules. They're just applied directly to your inbox, so you can manage them really simply. But another way that Copilot, they're working as our assistant inside of Outlook. Also now defining what are our high priority emails when they come in based on our own rules. But an excellent assistant will also help us manage our calendar, and that's where Copilot can also help. Let's go ahead, start a new chat with our Copilot. And I'm going to use a capability here using calendar instructions or calendar rules. They're a new feature inside of Outlook that allows Copilot to take care of our calendar and automatically accept or decline meetings. Here we can immediately see that I've asked Copilot to help me to create some new calendar rules and suggest some based on my use. It's a great place to start if you're wondering what Copilot can do in your calendar. But I actually have a specific requirement here. On Tuesdays after 6 PM, I need to decline all meetings as I need to take out my son over to football or soccer practice. Let's go ahead and ask Copilot to do that for us. Set up a calendar rule to automatically decline any meeting invites sent for after 6 PM on Tuesdays. Now Copilot gets to work, and we'll check what that rule now needs to have included. It then also provides the instruction again, automatically decline meetings on Tuesday after 6 PM. Yes, create that rule and pass it over to our Copilot. Now any meeting invites that come in after 6 PM on a Tuesday, they're automatically declined by Copilot, ensuring that no one thinks I'll be joining those meetings after 6 that gets in the way of football or soccer practice. So let's take a quick pause, because protecting your time is important, as we've just seen, but what about getting more from the day? That's where we can help you out here at Your 365 Coach. We can show you ways to use Copilot to be more time efficient and also focus on the important things. To get started, check out our website link below, where you can find out more about our academy and our training services that we can also help with. And we can help you achieve more with Microsoft 365 and Copilot too. Now let's get back into Outlook and continue to build out our new executive assistant. And let's not forget, it's really important to also book in time to focus on work. Very often our calendars get chaotic with the amount of meetings we're in. There's no time to do the work itself. Well, in Copilot, we can once again have it help us out. I'll ask you to add regular focus time to my calendar on Thursday mornings from 9 till 11. That ensures I can get up to speed in readiness for the week ahead as well. Giving that to Copilot, it now looks through the instruction, and Copilot can also block out that time and ensure that no other meetings come in. And there we go. We can now see Copilot has identified this will repeat weekly until 2027. Effectively, we're going to go ahead and choose Send Invite for option 1. And as we can see, Copilot's now booked in that focus time for us. Want to check it out? Head over to our calendar. Let's check ahead for Thursday tomorrow, and we can see between 9 and 11 what we booked out for weekly focus time. We can also see all instances of this in the calendar and show that all booked out now over the next few months, ensuring now I can focus on what I need to by having that time booked in my diary and having Copilot help us out. But as with any meetings, we can also edit those, of course. You can open them, edit the series, or make any changes to them individually. But Copilot, again like an assistant, is booking in that time for us straight in the diary to focus on the important work every Thursday morning. And with our focus time booked, let's go ahead and start another chat with our Copilot, because also we have an additional requirement. I need to pull together an update on our Nimbus opportunity and see where we are with things. Now, I may use Copilot outside of Outlook to do that, but did you know you can also use it right within Outlook? Let's go ahead and give Copilot this question with the Work tab selected, or Work IQ, and Copilot gets to work pulling back information on a Nimbus opportunity, giving me the latest update right inside of Outlook. And we can now see that Copilot's came back with that additional information on where we are in the opportunity. But you know what? Let's transform this into an email, because I need to give an email summary to my colleague Luke. Let's go ahead and ask Copilot to draft this into a summary email, and we can see here it drafts on ready to go. We can then straight away go and send that on to my colleague, including all the additional information, all taken from within this sidebar inside of Outlook. If you want to bring it into Outlook, well, simply copy it and then put it straight into your email. A simple way there. Now again, to work with your Copilot on a project update and get an email generated too, you can send to your colleague. And whilst it's great to send an email update, we can also have Copilot work as our assistant by scheduling a meeting as well. Let's go ahead as a follow-up question to our Copilot to create a meeting to follow up with Luke Smith based on his availability next week on Friday, and on an agenda to cover the current status of Nimbus based on your summary. Passing this now over to Copilot, it gets to work, checking my availability and also Luke's to see a time that would work for us. This is another great way we can work with our Copilot like an assistant, asking it to set up meetings where it works for me and my colleagues and get them booked straight in the diary. And there we go. We can now see visibly here that Copilot's identified a few slots next Friday. We also scroll down, we can see these available to us, these different options. While 10:30 works for me after I've had a coffee, let's go ahead and send the invite for option 3. And here we go. The meeting has now been scheduled with Luke, but even better, we have that detailed agenda added in right inside of the meeting invitation generated by Copilot 2. So a simple way to book in time with your colleagues and get comprehensive agenda and let Copilot do all the hard work inside of Outlook. And finally, let's also check out how we can prioritize your email. Yes, we're often swamped with email and we're focused on the first email that we see inside of the inbox. But instead, we can now use Copilot as an assistant by selecting Settings, heading over to Copilot and then Prioritize, and we can turn on AI Prioritization. This means that Copilot reads every email that drops in your inbox, and it will then prioritize what you need to focus on first. The great news, you can customize this. You can choose what high priority emails should also be included on what is also lower priority emails. When you've set this up, you can also make changes and keep it up to date. But as it notes here, this only applies to emails that you receive in the future. Let's go ahead, click on Save, and Copilot's prioritization is now enabled. And as we can see here, we now see a high priority email from Alex. It even includes an AI generated summary, and those prioritizations are built on the way I want Copilot to work in Outlook, and they're a great way to focus on the important email that you need to do first, rather than the emails that land in your inbox first. So there you go, we've built now Copilot in Outlook to act as your new executive assistant, meaning you have time to focus on the actual work. No longer needing to fire back emails and play email ping pong, or alternatively spend all your time trying to schedule meetings. Now if today's tutorial has helped you out, why not let me know? Hit the like button, the thumbs up icon, or the all important subscribe button if you haven't already to find tutorials just like this one to help you get more from Copilot. Alongside that, if you want to find out how you can use these tools in even better ways, don't forget to check out the website link below to find out how me and the team at Your 365 Coach can help you on your journey with Copilot and Microsoft 365 too. And otherwise, I look forward to seeing you on the next one.